Well, Jason Belmonte of Australia made his debut in this event a year ago, came out and bowled a perfect 300 game. Here he is in the quarterfinals this year, 78 pins adrift of Alex Liu, and realistically he knows he's got to have a 300 game here or close to it and hope that Alex will let him back in. Well, he's dead on the head pin to start off with, and I don't think this is going to happen today for Jason Belmonte.
He's kind of scratching around the lane, isn't he? See how wide he is on the left-hand side of the approach. Deep inside that ball is, but it's overreaction. I wouldn't like to say he's putting too much on the ball, but he's just not making the pocket. And when he does make the pocket, he's hitting so hard that he doesn't always carry 10 pins.
This is the problem, isn't it, Cass? It's not like he's hitting the pocket and just not carrying all 10. You can count on the fingers of one hand the number of good pocket hits that Jason Belmonte's had in this match.
Yeah, and it's only about 4, I'm afraid. Yeah, it's a bit of a sigh of relief there, and getting hot under the collar. Fortunately, he's smiling about it, so that's one good thing, but you won't want to see Alex go on tear up again.
Well, there does come a point in this match, and we saw it in the last quarter-final. Wim van der Veen just had to be philosophical about it as his opponent went on a right old tear up. Hello, the messenger did not kick out the 7 pin this time, so Alex he's going to have to get his spare ball out. Crikey, we haven't seen this too much.
Oh, might put some money on this one then. There's going to be an awful lot of difference in this one. Did it? Maybe just a fraction like, but look at that messenger. That normally takes those corner pins away, but not this time.
Oh, Jason will be loving it if this misses. And that was never going to happen, was it?
Not really, no. He's certainly no novice. Been around a good few years as Alex Liu and has won some big tournaments. Yeah, he's happy with that. He can afford one spare. Jason, on the other hand, really can't. He's got to get in his strike mode and string a few together.
Well, it's only frame 2 of game 2, but it's must strike time for Jason. And he's left himself another mess to clear up, and it's getting worse and worse. Nikki Harvey on the left there, the champion of this event in 2003. Been here, seen it, done it. She was a rank outsider 3 years ago and shut everybody up with 4 wonderful performances against world-class bowlers. But not so much joy the following year. So Nikki's known the highs and lows. Jason has known the highs of a 300. But this is a deep low for him now.
Yeah, you can see what he was trying to do there. Jump that lead pin across to the 7 pin, but he didn't make it. And unfortunately, it's another open frame. And although it's only the second frame of the second game, you'd almost say Alex can see the winning post, I'm afraid.
You look at those numbers and you look at the man that's attached to those figures and you think, that's not possible.
Certainly not showing the form today that he's shown recently in international tournaments. Whereas Alex is.
Lisa Del Rosario and her sister Lynn looking on. Lisa a first round victim here.
Yeah, I understand she's moving on to do some bowling clinics around the UK before they take the long flight back to the Far East.
Is Alex on that tour as well, or is he heading straight back after this event?
He's going straight back after this event, whether he be a winner or not.
A strike at last for Jason Belmonte and an ironic bow. I think Jason will be the first to say he's already bowing out of this competition.
Is he going to quit now and walk off or not after that strike? No, he's not.
Well, if he tried that, he'd have Bernie White in hot pursuit, dragging him back by his collar. You're not allowed to walk out.
No, you've got to stay and face it, haven't you? Face the music. I think he's almost resigned himself to the fact that Alex doesn't look as though he's going to do anything wrong in this game.
Well, if Alex strikes here, just to put it in context, his lead is 100 plus.
Enough said, Nick.
And Jason Belmonte can strike off the sheet from that. He's not going to come back from a deficit of 104.
Masters, Liu against Belmonte. The Australian has struggled against the man from Malaysia as we near the business end of the match. Commentary comes from Cass Edwards and Nick Halling.
Jason nails a double.
Yeah, great shot, Jason. Great shot. Sorted something out at last. Made the pocket, got the reaction he wanted. Something we're so used to seeing with Jason Belmonte. It's just a shame he hasn't brought his A game with him. Well, not so far anyway in this match.
Yes, he managed a double in the first leg, and you thought, hello, he's online. And then it all fell away. Here's another double for him, but it's playing for pride now. Alex looking to work a turkey here. Very compact, very economical, and very effective in there like swimwear.
Yeah, very smooth style. Quite a contrast to Jason's.
He has a very smooth style. He doesn't waste much effort and energy, does he? Alex on the right, obviously. Jason, as you said, Cass, we know about his approach problems. He's just trying to find a line. He was locked in on the left-hand side, still couldn't find anything. He's been all over this lane, and that's going somewhere funny as well.
Yeah, it's pretty much desperado time now for Jason. Try something different there. Just flirted with the channel much too far. See how many balls he's covering. I mean, it's a crazy amount. That's a sort of a Tim Mack type shot, isn't it? Didn't make the pocket. Got caught up in the lane all on the right-hand side of the lane. A straightforward spare, but spares is no good to him after a double. Makes that spare and just goes and sits down. It's all academic, I'm afraid.
It's tough, isn't it? If you're Jason Belmonte, you just want to get the hell out of there. And you just have to sit there and finish the job.
Yeah, I think Jason's going on to... Hi, Mum.
Yeah, Jason, we know how you feel.
I think he's moving on to a couple of international tournaments in the Middle East on his way home back to Australia. So he'll be seen again very shortly on the international circuit.
Good grief, Alex has missed one.
Yeah, he hit the hairpin and didn't get a strike. What's going on here? Here's that 3-9 sleeper.
It's a collapse by his standards.
Doesn't look over worried about it, does he? Just didn't quite get the reaction in the back end. Just sailed on a bit longer. But no reason why he's not going to make this spare.
And with 5 frames gone of the second game and still 100 plus, he'll want to spare, obviously, but he doesn't need it.
Very professional looking spare. That sleeper's always a bit tricky for even the best of bowlers. Made it look very simple indeed.
Well, it looks like we've got 2 lefties into the final 4. We know Paul Moore is there. Alex Liu looks set to join him, and they're both similar in personality. They could meet in the final as well. They're very economical guys. Don't show their emotions too much, but deadly efficient bowlers, both of them. And Jason just can't buy a break at the moment, can he?
No, he's just ripped the rack. Unfortunately, he's left the 10 pin. It seems the harder he hits, the more single or pins or corner pins he's standing up. Whereas I mentioned earlier, Alex is so smooth, a lot slower, and he's carrying all those corner pins.
If you've seen